Brett Knitter. Let's welcome him as he comes.
G'day everyone, my name's Brett. Australia Day now is a brilliant thing to celebrate. When I was growing up, it was like a big blur for me. It was more getting drunk, stoned, off my face on drugs, just to fulfill something inside. I used to just go to parties, wanting to do all these things, but that's not just Australia Day, that was every day. And I tell you, all it did was just give me pain, suffering, and led me down to a path that I didn't want to go. I ended up getting into the heavier drugs and started doing meth, and what happened is I got so addicted that it started frying my brain, and I started doing stupid things, worse and worse and worse, and then one day I just ended up hitting a police vehicle with a car, ran them, and then end up in jail. And you think that that'll get you out of it, snap you out of it, but it didn't. I just kept on doing the same stupid things. It was like going around in a big circle and end up in the same place. One day I was just at that point when I was on the way to a mental hospital because my mind was that fried from the drugs, that someone told me about Jesus Christ and invited me out to the Potter's house. And that was 13 years ago. On the 12th of October 2003, I heard about Jesus. That was the first time that I really understood who Jesus was. I heard about baby Jesus. I knew about that, but I didn't know what Jesus did for me. When they told me that Jesus died upon the cross for my sin and told me that I was a sinner, because I knew that in just the way I lived, that I wasn't a good boy. And I knew that if I was to die right then, I wouldn't make heaven home. And so I gave my life to Jesus that night. I said, Jesus, come into my heart, help me, change me. And from that moment on, I tell you what, he started working miracles in my life. This day I'm married, I got 5 beautiful kids, and I tell you what, God is on the throne, and Jesus is still alive, and he's coming back for his people. Amen.